After a night of subpar sleep, it was time for the big day. So I unlocked myself from the cuffs and secretly snuck out without telling Michael I had left. I then met up with our Michael Richards impersonator near Joe Kay's restaurant to give him the debit card he'd be using for the transaction. So you feel good about all this? Or?
I'm good. I'm ready. Let's make it happen. Giddy up.
Okay. Just remember you're Michael Richards, not Kramer.
Yeah.
In there. Right. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great. All right. Before Joe Kay's opened that day, my crew had set up cameras throughout the diner so I could monitor everything that happened from a surveillance van down the block. So with the lunch rush in full swing, it was time for Michael Richards to arrive. The plan was for customers to take notice once the tip happened, in the hopes word would spread to the local press. So I instructed our impersonator to keep a low profile at first and order whatever dish he felt the real Michael Richards would have.
Okay, you all ready, sir?
I believe I am.
Okie dokie, what we have today?
All right, I'm gonna go veggie milk.
Okay, one veggie melt.
Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed your lunch. You have a wonderful, wonderful day and a great weekend as well.
And my heart was racing as our impersonator filled in the largest tip to ever be left on a $14 sandwich. And after having him exit quietly, it was time for Steve Server to execute the surprised reaction we had rehearsed so many times.
Oh my God. Oh my God, $10,000 tip? Are you kidding me? Steve, Linda.
What is it?
$10,000 tip.
That says $10,000.
No way.
A $10,000
What?
tip.
That's
Who is this guy?
crazy.
I think it was Kramer. I think it was Kramer from Seinfeld.
You mean
Michael Richards?
Michael Richards.
Yeah.
The staff's performances were flawless, and our waiter made a huge point of ensuring that everyone in the restaurant knew about the generous tip.
I couldn't believe it, man. It was Kramer from Seinfeld.
Oh my God.
Michael Richards, the guy Kramer from Seinfeld. Just ate.
I was hopeful this would be enough for word to spread to the local media.
Wow. Out of all places.
And lucky for us, it was.
This next story is so wild it might belong in a Seinfeld episode, and it apparently involves a cast member from that hit TV show. A waiter at Joe Kay's Deli in Vernon received a $10,000 tip on Friday night from Michael Richards, who played Kramer on Seinfeld. Customers took some photos there, claimed the waiter was so happy they thought he was actually going to cry. While the story's not verified yet, the customers insist it was Cosmo Kramer himself who left that very generous tip.
I love it.
I had delivered on my promise to put Joe Kay's Deli back in the spotlight, and when I returned the next day, Steve couldn't have been happier.
He came like an angel. And,
An angel, really?
Angel, yes.
And with all the press coverage they got, I was sure business would be booming for a while.